Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video, and wow, we got our first drop. We got our first trailer for Crisis on Infinite Earths. I can't even speak. It's that crazy. So let's just watch it. Let's just stop me talking like an idiot. Let's just watch it.
Suit up for the biggest crossover ever.
We've got your backs.
Crisis on Infinite Earths. The CW's crossover event begins Sunday, December 8th. Presented by Boost Mobile, the switch that gives you more.
So, wow. Even though it was short, I don't know who's expecting a goddamn 2-minute trailer a month out from it being released. It was short, but it's better than nothing. To be completely honest, I wasn't really expecting a teaser trailer of any sort of proportion. I was expecting a poster. Now, this today does mark 4 weeks until the crossover starts, so I think a lot of people were expecting something, but we were expecting a poster, not necessarily actual footage from the crossover, so it's pretty insane that we got it. But if you're hyped for it, if you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like on the video, show your support in regards to that, and also, obviously, if you're going to enjoy the video, it would be awesome if you could do that. And also, let me know in the comment section down below your various opinions. What are your general thoughts on, just in regards to how it looks, because even though it's short, you do get a good grip on what it's going to look like for the most part, and also just, any theories you might have in regards to what's going on, if you have any. But of course, expect a lot more promo material over the next few weeks. This kicks it off. They'll be hyping this up for the next couple of weeks. I think we'll get a proper full trailer, whether it be a minute and a half, 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes. We'll get a full one, I'd say about exactly 2 weeks from now. That's probably when they're going to drop it. So just obviously, I guess, subscribe if you want to see that when it drops, but that's probably when that's going to come out. But I would be expecting a poster later this week, most likely on Tuesday American time, because that is the day that Arrow and Flash are on normally, but they're not on this week, so they might drop a poster on that day just to fill that void, if you want to call it. But hype levels are definitely now at full. I think if you're not hyped now, then what's wrong with you? But yeah, let's go over this this little teaser trailer. There is actually a decent amount to talk about, even though it was only like 15 seconds long. Now, the first thing we actually see is the Monitor standing in this vacant area. It does look like there's trees in the background, so this is Earth most likely, but it's definitely like a caved out area on Earth. Something's gone on here. Something's definitely gone off. But when you see the Monitor, I guess the first thing that a lot of you would notice, or I did see a lot of people on Twitter saying the Monitor doesn't look normal, what's wrong with him? And it's actually that he doesn't have his mutton chops, like the sideburns, they're not there. So I don't know what's going on there. I guess the thing is that this could be his origin, or a younger version, because I think LaMonica Garrett, who's playing both the Monitor and the Anti-Monitor, said that we would see the origin of the Monitor in Crisis, whether it's a quick flashback or something. So this could be something like that. Maybe he's showing people his younger self, or how he was created, or exactly what happened between him and the Anti-Monitor that led to all of this happening. Or, as I said before, this could just simply be a younger version, which would still be a flashback anyway, if you know what I mean. So, or this could be like a younger version that actually somehow travels to the future and then talks to the people here. Something along those lines. But this is definitely a different version of the Monitor. And also, he doesn't have his cape. That's another thing to point out. He doesn't have his cape at the back. You can see that when they do the full body shot of him. Now, the Monitor, this is a bit of a spoiler, but the Monitor does die in Crisis. I won't tell you how he dies, but he does die in Crisis. So that could maybe be how a younger version might appear briefly to deliver some sort of message that was not delivered initially by the Monitor. But that's for us to wait and see. There's a lot of different ways or theories you could skew from this. But it's just interesting that they showed such a different looking Monitor in this initial teaser trailer sort of thing. Of course, I know people are going to say, oh, it could be the Anti-Monitor in disguise. I really hate the thought of just this Anti-Monitor guy just being in disguise all the time, because it's just not a thing in the comics. You can change how he looks, but he can't necessarily disguise himself as his brother. So, or the other version of himself, or the anti-version, if you want to call it, of himself. So I really don't like the idea of that. But I just am intrigued to see what this whole scene will be about. Now, we do see a team of characters standing in what looks like to be the exact same area. You get this weird filter on it, which makes you think it's some sort of vision or flashback or something. That's usually what you get with the Arrowverse shows. If they do a flashback or a vision, it's usually with the flashbacks, but anything that isn't present day, you do get a weird filter on it. Honestly, it looks like I'm watching goddamn Titans with this goddamn blue filter. But something different is going on here, whether it is a vision, a potential future, something along those lines. But from left to right, we have Martian Manhunter, who you can't really see on screen at all. I can just honestly tell it's Martian Manhunter by the ears, to be completely honest. So yeah, we have Martian Manhunter, Sarah Lance, aka White Canary, The Flash, Supergirl, Lex Bloody Luthor, and another character who I can't 100% be sure about in regards to who he is. It is hard to tell as the trailer isn't in amazing quality. I might just be having a brain fart in regards to who it is, but if you know who that is, let me know in the comments, because I had to think and I saw people talking about it. No one was really guessing correctly as to who it could be. It could be the Spectre, aka Jim Corrigan, but it doesn't look like Stephen Lobo, who was the actor that was cast in the role. But because of the filter and just not the amazing quality, it is hard to be 100% sure. Saw some people saying that it could be Ryan Choi, which it definitely is not. But yeah, if you have any thoughts as to who that is, let me know in the comments, because I'm not 100% sure at the moment. In regards to Lex Luthor, some of you might be going like, why the hell is Lex Luthor there? Like, one, didn't he die in Supergirl last season? And two, he's also a villain. Why is he teaming up with all these heroes? Now, firstly, in regards to him dying on Supergirl last season, straight after he died, he got taken away by the Monitor. So the Monitor has most likely revived him in some way, shape, or form. And in regards to him being a villain, in the comics in Crisis, the villains team up as well to help, because it's their goddamn Earth as well. They're not going to let themselves die and let their universe be destroyed by this anti-Monitor being. So they do team up and help as well. There is obviously the option that it could be Earth 2 Lex Luthor, or another Lex Luthor from another Earth who was good, which is the exact same thing in the comics, where I think it's the Earth 3 or Earth 2, whatever it is. Lex Luthor in the comics comes over and helps as well, and he's like a hero on his Earth. So they could do that, but he's dressed up as the Lex Luthor that we knew, even with like the black suit and everything, so I'd expect it to be like the same sort of Lex Luthor that we had on Supergirl last season, the one from Earth 38. In regards to other stuff in the trailer, we do get a nice, really cool shot of Black Lightning. I don't know if this is actually from Crisis or it's actually just from Black Lightning. It's hard to tell because you don't see any other characters in the shot. But obviously, if people didn't know already that Black Lightning was in this crossover, this teaser would tell you that, yo, he's in the crossover. So there we go. We got another entry into the Arrowverse. We do get a cool shot of the Kingdom Come Superman, the Brandon Routh Superman. I'm just really excited to see his version, because you're not only just going to see him as Superman, you're going to see him as Clark Kent as well. And you're basically just going back to that world of Superman Returns and I guess that whole Christopher Reeve stuff. So I am really, really excited to have him in the crossover, and I can't wait to see what they do. I know some people are disappointed that they're not maybe going to do anything with this version of the character going forward, because I think it's probably in regards to, I think people will prefer the Brandon Routh Superman, like in regards to like the Kingdom Come over the Smallville stuff. So there is some people disappointed that maybe they're not going to do anything with this going forward, but they might. Maybe, I guess they would have to wait till after Crisis to see what the response is to this character, and maybe they might do something with this version, because, you know, it'd be pretty cool. And the last thing we actually do get in the trailer is a shot of Batwoman, Green Arrow, and Mia Smoke, a shot of them. We did hear Oliver say, we've got your backs, or something like that. It's like a throwaway line for the trailer. Wouldn't look too much into it. Now, this shot is actually from the first episode of the crossover, though. Even though it looks like there's a lot of crap going on in the background, you might think it's towards the end. It's actually in the first episode, which is the Supergirl episode. So I think from memory, when they were shooting this episode, this scene, I think it's like an intro battle / encounter with the Anti-Monitor. I think it might be something that maybe is, you know, towards the end of the Supergirl episode. But yeah, that's when this shot takes place, if that makes sense. Overall, I am just excited to see what they do going forward with the prior material, because as I said, I wasn't really expecting them to drop this. Was expecting a poster, which I would have been happy with, but getting this just made me go, oh, I'm happy I stayed up later and was watching the soccer and actually saw this on my phone so I could do a video. So I'm happy that it dropped when it did. There is already some, you know, I guess, look, I've just dropped my headphones. There is already some like drama, I guess you could say, around all this. I was going to include this in another video, but I'll include it right now. This is like constant debate or just drama around this crossover in general. I think it's just because it's on the CW, but there's all this is like constant drama around comic accuracy. You know, it's from the typical like troglodyte Arrowverse haters that you get on Twitter mostly, but also I guess on other things like YouTube and stuff like that. But it is important to remember that Marv Wolfman was a consultant for this entire event and actually co-wrote the Arrow episode as well. So he was specifically focused on writing that Arrow episode, the second last part, and he was a consultant for the entire event. So he also cameoed in the event. He will be in, I think, the last episode. He's going to make a cameo in the entire event. So he endorses this crossover. The guy who created this big story, who had probably his most famous work in regards to a singular story, he's endorsing it, and he's not doing it for a paycheck. You know, I don't know how much he would have got paid for it, but he's putting his like endorsement behind it. So I don't know why there's so much drama and people saying that's going to be a flop. It's not a 100% pure take because they can't. It's impossible. They don't have all the characters at hand to do that. But they're doing as comic accurate as they can from what's being said, and from what we've seen on set, and also even just in this tiny teaser trailer, I think they are, you know, going about it in the right way. So I'm excited to see what they do here. People can hate that if they want, but as an Arrowverse fan, this is pure joy to me, and I can't wait to see more of it, and obviously when the event finally airs on our little TV screens. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it. It shows support. Let me know in the comment section down below. Thoughts on the little teaser trailer. What was your favorite part? What gets you hyped even more? And do you have any thoughts on who that guy is standing next to Lex Luthor? Because I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, leave all your thoughts in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.